Hello, my name is Lindsay and welcome to my channel where I talk about wellness and my wellness journey, and hopefully some of these things can benefit your wellness journey as well. So I wanted to talk today about self-love, and the most important thing when it comes to self-love is self-talk and the quality of the self-talk that you have with yourself. A lot of our self-talk is negative, and unfortunately we're not even aware of it because we're so used to it. It's not, I know for me, my self-talk, a lot of it is not overtly verbal, so I don't notice it. That makes it really difficult to identify when the self-talk is becoming negative, or even what the quality of the self-talk is. But I know in my experience that I can judge the quality of my self-talk by how I'm feeling about myself and how I'm feeling about my life in general, how my life is just going generally. It all has to do with the quality of my self-talk. And even though my self-talk is not always obvious to me, that means that I have to become more aware of what kind of self-talk I'm having. So I have to speak out loud so that I become more aware of what kind of things I'm saying to myself. And I can remind myself that I'm having a positive conversation with myself. One thing that I thought about today is the fact that sometimes my inner critic, which is part of my self-talk, but again, I'm not always very aware of it. Sometimes my inner critic becomes very strong, and I will really notice it when I start to criticize things on the outside, like, oh, I really don't like this, I don't like this. Sometimes it's not as blatant or obvious as being like a judgy critic, but sometimes it's just like a lot of strong feelings of like, no, I don't want this. And because I have been in other modes where I've been feeling much more positive through deliberate positive self-talk, I know that this is not a permanent state of mind for me. It's just the result of a negative critic. So one thing that I will do is notice when I'm feeling very much averse to things in my life, or anything that crosses my path that is not, maybe it's just slightly annoying to me for whatever reason. I don't have that dialogue that I'm aware of, but I'm just kind of annoyed and put off by it. Because I know that is my inner critic working, and there is a critic saying, no, I don't like this. So I have to tell myself there is only just good and better. There are no other options. There is no bad. It's just good and better. And I can choose between different things as I go throughout my day. I can choose the thing that is better and know that the thing that I am feeling averse to, I will recognize that that is actually my inner critic making a judgment, and I have to correct it. It is not a bad thing. It's a good thing. Everything is a good thing. There are just things that are better, that I like better, that feel a little bit better to me. So kind of reminding myself as I go throughout my day when I'm feeling averse to things, reminding myself that everything is good. It's just that certain things are a little bit better and I can choose to go in that direction, but nothing is bad. It helps me change my internal energy to tolerate everything. That's really the end goal, is to be able to tolerate and accept everything and welcome it. This is radical acceptance. Then you are not in resistance to anything. Resistance is the critic, it is the negativity, it is the thing that makes it hard to manifest things in your life. You want to welcome everything into your life. And know that everything is an upgrade. This is the best mindset to have. Everything that happens is an upgrade in your life. You just haven't seen how yet. This is the attitude of 100% full acceptance. This is where you want to be. So just remember, whenever you're feeling resistant, whenever you're feeling averse, whenever you're feeling irritated, no, I don't want to do this, there is no bad. Everything is good. Everything is wonderful. It's just that certain things are a little bit more wonderful, but everything is wonderful. Imagine in your mind what that would feel like, that everything in your existence right now is wonderful. There are certain things that you choose to be a little bit more wonderful, but everything is wonderful. That is the energy. That is the most helpful energy for you to be in. And if you can apply that to yourself, everything about yourself is wonderful. There are certain things that you like a little bit more, but everything about you is good. Practice saying yes to everything in your immediate environment. Say yes to it. Yes, this is wonderful. This is wonderful. Once you get some momentum going on this, it might be hard at first, but once you get momentum, it definitely changes everything, and you start to really feel yourself. And wow, I really, really appreciate and love myself. So I hope that this helped you on your self-love journey. If you have any positive experiences with it, please let me know in the comments, and I will talk to you next time.